likes Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night.
Alright, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing a player review on this new FUT birthday Douglas Costa. I picked them up for around 750k, and that is a lot of coins, so that's why this video will be coming out on Thursday, as I needed to play a lot of division rivals to afford him, and now I've got him. Now we're going to play a couple games with him, but we know he got the 5-star weak foot upgrade, and I did play with this card before. I played with his foot miss. I had a loan, and the big problem with it was that his finishing was absolutely terrible. Absolutely, you couldn't shoot with him. You had to play him like a traditional winger, just run, and he was very pacey, of course, with 5-star skills, put like good balls in. But you know, now he's got amazing finishing, good weak foot, so you can cut in wherever, play him on the left, play him on the right, play him up front even, be quite good. Now here we're looking at his stats. Of course we know he's got the 5-star, but now we would really delve into his stats to see how good he actually is. So pace, of course, is absolutely fantastic. Shooting has been improved a lot, but even with his finishing, 75 is still probably not enough. Of course we'll find out in the gameplay, but 75 doesn't feel like enough. That's why I've put a deadeye on him. Deadeye, I think, increases the shooting and passing, which are the main two things where he's not maybe as good as. As you see, back onto the passing, his long passing is absolutely, well, not great, but it's a nice number anyway. Curve is good. Free kick accuracy doesn't really matter because, you know, I'm not going to put him on my free kicks. Dribbling, absolutely amazing. And I see here he's got a flair, long shot, and speed dribbler. Now let's get into the gameplay and see how actually good he is. Now in these clips, I've been playing this Douglas Costa at a left forward kind of role, so he can really get into the gameplay and also show off how good he is. As you see here, really good dribbling, and you would expect that with his 90 or dribbling, and absolutely fantastic how he takes out defenders out of the game. And you see here, I've put pace as one of his pros, as of course you would expect this with any Douglas Costa card. He's absolutely rapid. No defenders will ever catch up with him because he's just so fast. And also, you can play him as a left winger, play him as a right winger with the 5-star weak foot now. So it's actually a really quite fun card to use with how much pace he has. Dribbling is next on his pros list. I put, again, quite an obvious one we'd expect with Douglas Costa, is that he's quite good, very agile as well. So you see here, he just gets past defenders, and absolutely amazing finish into the right corner. Absolutely fantastic finish with this card, and you wouldn't really see his finishes if he didn't have that massive improved finishing update. I see here, what a goal. Alisson, no way gonna save that. And back to his dribbling anyway. Also with his 5-star skills, makes it so much more fun. As you can see here, gets past all the defenders. Unlucky not to get a goal there. It was a good save from Alisson. And now agility, as I did mention with the dribbling aspect, he's just so fun, and you can turn so easily, which makes it so much easier to use this card. It makes the team gel together, which is really good with the agility and dribbling in general. Now the 5-star combo, which I did talk about previous to the video, where it was more of a, you can, you know, with a weak foot. You see here, he's showing off his 5-star skills. He's going to show off his weak foot now. I see here, playing him at left forward, so that was his weak foot there. And of course, playing him at left forward, you're going to have to use both feet. Even with a cam, you have to have 5-star weak foot for me. And I see here how he just getting past defenders so easily, because he can pass it to his left, pass it to his right. Makes it so much easier. And our shooting, which you would never expect with this Douglas Costa, with any Douglas Costa, of course, because of his finishing notoriously being bad. But with this upgrade, you can't really tell the difference with his 75 finishing, because even though I've got a deadeye, which makes it a lot better, it makes him so much more fun to use, because that Douglas Costa is just so good, and finishing's absolutely amazing. And of course his price is, he's very pricey, I do save a lot of coins and sell a lot of players to get this card. But is it worth it? I think so, because how good he is absolutely fantastic. And you see here, shooting is definitely up there. Absolutely fantastic card, and I would probably play him in my starting 11 if I didn't have to need the coins of how expensive he is. And wing play, another pro, is a bit of a weird one, and it's more of he can play anywhere in the attacking third. Play him at striker like I'm doing here. I play him as a left forward. Because of his 5-star weak foot, really, because play him as a cam, you need a 5-star weak foot to easily get the agility off and passing. And see here, good pass in there. And also, even play him on the right if you need maybe to free up the left hand side, Play him as a cam, play him as a striker. Doesn't really matter where you play him. He's still going to be absolutely fantastic to use. Now on to one of his cons, and probably his only con, is his long passing. I've always found this with like chip shots, chip balls into like one of my strikers would never really work, because yeah, his short passing is very good. As I said, he got a very good curve, but as you would expect it with his maybe not great as a stat passing, maybe you could change the chem style for that. Now this is my overall rating of him. I would say he was a 9.5 because, as I was saying, he was absolutely fantastic. You could pass with him, you could shoot with him, and maybe not long passes, but and also you can run and have a good time with the 5-star skills. Value for coins, I put a 9.0, of course, and maybe people would disagree, but I spent a lot of coins on this card, and it's going to go down in price, of course, but it was really, really good, and it was probably the best winger I've ever used, which is saying a lot because I've used a lot of wingers. But yeah, 9.0 is, I think, is a very fair rating. For me, maybe I'd put it a bit lower, but for the average person, I think it would be quite good. Why I would put him a bit lower is just because 750,000 coins is a lot of coins. And I was saying here, Deadeye was the best one for his shooting, Sniper again for his shooting, but maybe even like an artist, if you're going to play him as a traditional winger, maybe don't put one of those, maybe an artist to improve that passing a bit more, and get back to the key pros, as the agility makes it so much fun to use, it makes it so much easier just to turn with him. And overall in FIFA 20 it's starting to get a bit boring now, so you needed these fun cards, which I'm really happy with this FUT birthday promo. And would I recommend Dr. Costa? Definitely. If you could afford him and fit him in your team, definitely do it. Anyway, that'll be all from me. Peace.